Who? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he looked as sharp his last fight. He did what he had to do. We definitely can get a rematch for sure. Hopefully sooner than later.
Let's get to it. So you just saw Tank Davis saying that yes, he can definitely get a rematch. Who is the he that he's talking about? He's talking about Isaac Cruz. And I had to show this because there are some people out there who think Tank Davis is afraid of Pitbull Cruz and he don't want to give him a rematch. When Tank just said we can get a rematch. And he also said hopefully sooner than later. Do you know why he said that? He said that because the race fans would try to claim that Tank waited until Pitbull Cruz got old or out of his prime. He don't want any excuses for when he really do knock him out this time. The first time he didn't knock him out because of the hand injury, you guys already know that. But this time when he knocked him out, he just don't want anybody having any excuses. But according to them, he's afraid of Pitbull Cruz anyway, and he doesn't want to rematch him. Shut the fuck up. Now I wasn't going to talk about this, but I see that I have to, because I see people think it's sweet when it comes to Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz. I see that people really think that Isaac Cruz is some type of boogeyman to Tank Davis. Now they don't know this for a fact. They would just like to think that because they need to put anybody over Tank Davis. They just don't want it to be Tank Davis. It has to be somebody that's over him. That's being confirmed with a lot of things that I see on Twitter, a lot of things that people are saying on Twitter. This guy right here say Tank doesn't want to rematch Pitbull, not because he did well the first time, but because he's afraid Pitbull might have caught on to his style and how to counter it. What he doesn't know is Pitbull is actually a dumb butt with a negative IQ. Listen, Pitbull actually have a great IQ. He knows boxing, he knows how to box. I've watched him. But that still doesn't make Tank Davis afraid of him. That doesn't make Tank Davis not want to rematch him. There's a lot of people that Tank Davis didn't rematch. It wasn't just Isaac Cruz. Somebody else say, yeah, but when Tank talks about Pitbull, it ain't with the same aggressiveness as everybody else. He makes it clear he will rematch anybody he already beat that's worth it, except for Pitbull. I'm sure you can guess why that is, and it clearly not because he ain't a good fighter. So this dude is basically saying, Tank Davis is saying, I rematch anybody except Pitbull. He didn't say that. He didn't say I rematch anybody except Pitbull. You can't even quote him saying I rematch anybody except Pitbull. Now, once he did say that he wouldn't rematch Pitbull. Once he did say that. That was right after the fight. He also once said that he wouldn't rematch Ryan Garcia. But now there's a recent clip of him saying that he will.
Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
And this dude right here say, I can't wait for Gervonta to give Pitbull a rematch and make him look easy so people, especially my raza, can shut the F up while talking about Cruz won the fight. Tank's scared. And he's right, because that's all they saying. Tank is scared and Pitbull Cruz won the fight. Pitbull Cruz won the fight? How? Oh, you mean because Tank didn't knock him out? You see, that's race fans' logic, not boxing fans' logic. Because see, boxing fans' logic would know, hey, I saw Pitbull Cruz put up a good fight, but he didn't beat Tank. I saw Pitbull Cruz not get knocked out, but that doesn't mean that he won. Race fans would say, I saw Pitbull put up a good fight, so that means he won. I saw Pitbull Cruz not get knocked out, so that means he won. How, bro? He was down on the cards. Well, he put up a good fight, so that means he won. That's race fans' logic. By you being a race fan ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna put Pitbull up there. By you being a race fan, it ain't gonna make him be the best. Nobody cares. That ain't gonna make him be the best. You can try to be a race fan all you want to. That ain't gonna make him better than Tank. He's gonna have to come out and show it. And him getting beat by a one-handed Tank, that's not a good start. He's supposed to have been dominated Tank. Tank had one hand. He should have dominated Tank. For anybody who don't know, yes, Tank had an injured hand going into that fight. And just so everybody know, Tank Davis ain't even the one who mentioned it. Because I know people going to say, well, he would try to mention that because he want to make it seem like he had a hand injury. No, he actually not the one that mentioned it. It was his coach, Kevin Ford, who mentioned it. Boxing Scene reported it, and this is what they said. Davis didn't mention his pre-existing hand injury until Ford brought it up towards the end of his press conference late Sunday night. And now he's quoting Tank. "Yeah, but I don't want to put it on my hand," Davis said. "You know what I mean? I did what I did. It's about boxing. You know what I mean? I knew I was coming in with an injury in this fight. Forget the hand. I did what I had to do." So he's basically saying he didn't want to make no type of excuses. Because if he would have called out the fight because of that hand injury, you guys still would have been saying he's afraid. You guys would have said, "Oh, he's trying to look for a way out." So that's why he didn't mention it before. He didn't win that fight, bro. Go back and look at the CompuBox stats and go back and look at the actual scorecards. You will see he didn't win. He didn't even come close to a draw. And if you ask me, if a boxer gets beat with one hand, I don't think that boxer is worthy of a rematch. However, I agree with this guy. I do wish Tank rematch him. That way, he'll go ahead and knock him out and shut these race fans up once and for all.